Look in the sewers, shall we? Hey, don't get mad and hurt me again. Take a look.
Yeah, well, okay.
Farewell.
Keep your hands to yourself. All right, then.
Sidious Fargus. Big fellow. Yeah, right. Have they got weight, you think? I'm missing something here, but... It's a lighthouse I have to put a fire out on, so... Useful actually. I go here anyway, so. Put it on before, but there we go. Never see her anyway. Right. There's that as well. What looks down lots. I'll do both of them together. Why not? Two of them.
Is
No more. It's really quiet approach.
you need to learn some manners.
For some room.
You need to learn some manners.
See, you should have fallen out, yeah. Give me them apples. cheese. Okay. Good. I can eat it. Excellent. Right. the Solitude first, then flip the Jalira, and then head over there. So we'll see you there.
Looks like you had no trouble.
Yeah, put it in a lighthouse fire.
The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Right, fine. Something else to do down here. Actually, nobody here, that is. Right. Oh, there's that guy again.
Yes.
This place is a mess, empty wine bottles everywhere.
What is it? Aye, the ocean may be my wife, but the bottle be my mistress. And what a cruel mistress she be. Loves me, leaves me, and gives me the meanest headache in the morning.
There's gold your tavern, wench.
That she is. Any other observations before I stop listening? Too late. Already stopped.
I'll clean this place up for you.
Shove off.
Okay.
The warehouse is for East Empire Company workers only. Entering without permission is a crime.
So what is this place?
This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. All right then.
Yes, some problems, right enough.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Yvette San asked me to check with her suitable spices.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
I'm sure I can work something out.
That would be acceptable. You can tell Yvette San her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Yes. Girl loves the wine, you see, so source of wine is good for her. What's this one there? I believe that was on that Ligonian ship. I think it's time to go and tell Yvette the good news.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
I do not like fish.
I see.
I'm buying a
Keep
fish
the
for
cold
Noster.
at bay
He
with
likes
our
fish.
spiced wine.
That's kind of you.
A war veteran.
Each
should
time
be
I company
respected.
is sending up your sweeties.
Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
Lovely. So, how are your sales?
Good luck out there.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
You're all away from home then?
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Spiced
Good to
wine,
talk to a
the
fellow
taste of
Well,
home
I've been
and
to
heart.
Volskag and Windhelm, so...
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Right.
I think I may wait until the burning of King Olaf to have a spiced wine.
And she's left on the two companions in the inn. And she may actually go and have a sleep herself because she wants to go out at night. Oh, there's the some sort of stranger wandering around the palace, so I can find him. Yeah.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Right, Price, what do you need?
My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
Why didn't you leave him?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos.
So I'm going to find you, master.
My master... Now he refuses to even see me. My master... Now he refuses to even see me. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Okay. So you need me to bring him back?
Yes, but don't try to use force. He's far too mighty. He'd crush you like a clay doll, or drop you from the sky, or simply eat your brain right up. Oh, but he probably won't do those things to you. Probably. Just remind him to come home, and there'll be no fighting or unpleasantness. Probably. He's just a little confused at the moment, is all. Knowing my master, he may very well reward you for bringing him to his senses.
What? Yeah. So who is your master anyway?
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him.
Yeah.
But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
Quentyl knows who this master is. So why do you need him back anyway?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
How can I get to him?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they can help for such an important matter.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right, Blue Palace it is. Talk to the maids, actually.
Sabille Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
So you're the quick wizard?
No, that honor is Sabille Stentor's. A smart woman steers clear of Stentor, and keeps herself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. You are free to leave. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
So what's your job here then?
I make sure Erica keeps breathing. You are excused.
Very well.
You're acting like children.
I've heard the Empire plans to levy a tax on our trading ships. Falk, you've got to do something about this.
General Tullius needs more money for the war effort. We need the funds to arm and provision more troops.
Then let's increase the taxes on the farms and merchants. We can't afford to lose the loyalty of the ship captains.
We know full well about your investment in shipping ventures, Erica. I've also heard troubling rumors about dealings between you and the crew of that pirate ship, the Red Wave. Thankfully, Jarl Elisif cares far less about your lost profits than she does about winning the war.
The Jarl would be wise to remember that it is her thanes and my profits that are paying for this war. The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
What's your place here?
I'm a thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
I'm a Thane as well, you know. The other Thanes for Elisif.
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
Parade would make you an easy target for us.
Good. We've wasted enough time here.
I suppose.
Oh, very well. I can see there's
Thane
no change in your
Bryling, at your
stubborn Lord
service.
mind. But when this war is won, I will have my parade.
Yes, my Jarl.
Oh,
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
need access to the Pelagius wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
I'm afraid he's had to reschedule, my grace. By all accounts, waging war takes his every moment.
Again? He can't simply cancel an appointment with a Jarl. He serves in my capital city.
I'm afraid he can. His authority comes from the Emperor, who you also serve, technically.
He uses all of Hafingar's resources and doesn't answer to me in the slightest? This hardly seems fair.
Fair is a word rarely applied to politics, my grace. I'm afraid you must learn to accept this.
Right. Excuse me a moment. Yeah. Certainly no model, but excuse me, Jarl.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Are you High Queen of Skyrim?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torek was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
You trust General Tullius?
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
So why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Toreg, and so he came before my husband and he shouted, with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend, or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it.
Like my outfit.
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Entertainment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Okay.
Be well. Pray for solitude and my husband.
Let's get rid of this blooming this get up. Looks silly on earth. It's better. Now then.
Yes?
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Anything in the Pelagius wing?
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there.
Probably caused me to check it out.
Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back.
Right.
Don't mess anything up while you're here.
Of course not. Right then, see what this is all about, eh? So the Pelagius wing, eh? Let's have a look in here. Oh.
Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself. My dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance? Sing? Smile? Grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
Oh, weird play assistance. Well. Yeah. You know who this is.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
So, where are we exactly?
Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time?
So, was that Pelagius you're talking to?
Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, oh, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed!
Anyway, I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Ooh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke, but seriously, what's the message?
I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No, no. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Ah, or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here.
Yes, you're a madman.
Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie.
Okay.
But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheagorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Charmed.
Likewise. So does all that mean you leave or not?
Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right. I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Right, okay, what's the catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure, sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't. Right, okay.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
My goodness, eh? Lumberjacky.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Right.
That's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Can't search the chest. Oh well. Never mind. Well, the old mad god, eh?
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself.
What?
The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone else.
Really got them anyway.
I'm all ears.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your wabaja to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
What next, eh?
I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that.
Well, done it fixed Pelagius' mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash, or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really.
Right.
Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, My little mortal minion. Feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha ha! Ta-ta!
Or apple pie. Goodness me. Alright. Let's change it to another gear then, eh? So there was. Yep, that's us back to normal, thankfully. Oh, Jack. Oh. Well, well. What do we know, eh? What else is down here? A lot really is there. Oof, well, that's been down here. Got a little sleep in here actually. Yeah. We'll head out again. Yeah, hopefully it'll be night time and we'll head out again, so see you later.